What's up, guys? It's your boy, the official Rare, back here with my co-host, the official Alan. What are you doing
What's up,
right
guys?
now? You having a good time? Cause I'm chilling right now.
Yeah, honestly, I'm having a pretty good time. I just took a quick shower, worked out like twice today. But honestly, yeah, I'm so like I'm kind of bummed out by the fact that we were supposed to hoop today and we didn't
Right.
because one of our buddies was just fucking slow. I don't know. You want to talk about it?
Sorta, but uh, there's like we said in these other videos, there's these people that I just can't comprehend. It's the
Yeah.
word known by many, but is just overused. It's the S word. It's the simp, right? This is such a big term. Like, I remember a year ago, not even a year ago, this term was not even known. I swear
Yeah,
to
and now
God.
it's an actual word. Now it's literally an actual word. It literally, I was typing and it literally just popped up first thing. Typed in SI. Oh, there it goes.
I
First thing.
so for y'all that don't know, which I'm pretty sure none of y'all don't know, but a simp is a person that just goes for girls like no matter the cost, right? Or
Yeah, like it's so
obviously with
dumb too
inverse.
because especially our age, I don't. You see, there's like, it's so fucked up because like yeah, these kids are tripping all this stuff for simping and whatever, but you literally can't do nothing, right? Your mom's driving you to your date, right? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You don't drive it, you can't do nothing, right? I don't know if you're trying to slide or something, like, what's your problem? But you really can't do nothing, right? Let's just be fact about it,
Honestly,
right?
but like when you look at these people that are simps, they just look like pussies. I just
Yeah.
they don't come off as this manly heroic white knight. No, never
No, no,
in my
no.
life, dude. I
It's it's
swear.
uh, it's it's a mama's boy. That's really what they are. They're mama's boys that they just that's the only thing they know,
Yeah,
right? And honestly, I am myself a mama's boy. I was been my mom, right? But
right.
I'm not like these people. I'm not a simp. Like I'm literally the complete opposite of a simp.
So
And
like, do you
like
respect these people with fucking white
honestly,
knight,
no.
like
On
that white knight
I
all the time? Like they're
I
like,
really don't have
oh,
nothing to say. I don't respect them because
because like
it's pointless. They're literally wasting their time, right? Like
right,
dead ass. Like they could be doing something better if they have something better to do. I guess they don't, so this is what they do,
right,
right?
exactly.
And it's so I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, right?
Right.
I don't. It just pisses me off, right?
Yeah, like
Because we got people out here that are practicing, that are training, that are doing their own thing, right? And then you look over here on the other side, right, of the card, of the wall, or whatever you want to look at it,
they fucking
and
look like
it's
clowns over here.
yes,
They
yes,
look like the circus act to like make other people laugh. Like they're not
yeah.
even they're the jokes of this generation for real. Like
It's like you go to the bar, right, and there's like girls lined up right there, and then just a guy walks in and just asking for everyone's number, right?
yeah, you
Like
just don't look good
yeah,
doing that, you
you
know?
don't look good. And then everyone's gonna look at you and be like, this guy's a fucking simp. You know what I mean? He's a fucking weirdo,
Right,
right?
right, right.
I don't know if you're a fucking predator or something, but honestly, they should start labeling those people as fucking child predators.
I mean, it's pretty easy to do it, you know? Like I feel like it's just a socially accepted thing, a simp, you know. But
I don't know.
all these
I don't
people are
accept that
just
shit.
these people are just acting retarded. Like
Honestly, I
not
thought it was
retarded.
bros. I thought it was honestly with the boys, but nah, it's not with the boys anymore. It's fucked up. Shit. Not for the boys anymore.
Yeah, the boys was the old trend. We like to do things
Yeah.
with the boys.
Like Fortnite
Now
with the
it's
boys
turned.
gone extinct,
It's
right?
turned to the fucking simps of the world, bro. These
Yeah,
people are
right?
thirsty. Like we said, bro. These people become thirsty by the day. Like I swear to God,
Yeah, yeah,
they
honestly.
think because they're young, they just need it, bro. They're like, I need
Yeah,
water,
they're like
even though
yeah.
it's like if you throw someone out in the wild today, and they haven't had water for like half a day, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm
They
so
literally do
thirsty,"
whatever they have. They
and
literally
they haven't done a thing to get the water, and usually they don't even think about preserving their energy for water. You know, like they're
no, they
dumb.
don't because they don't know what it means. They don't know shit.
They don't know how their
Let's be
own
honest.
body works. That's
They don't
crazy.
know nothing. They really don't know
How do
nothing.
you not know how
Right.
your own body works? Like that's
And it
insane.
honestly, I feel like half the time simps are people that think highly of themselves. They think so much of themselves. Like they're so full of themselves. And
I don't
it's
know. I don't know about that because there's so many people I meet that are like insecure about themselves, and then they're just
yeah. Yeah,
total
and
simps.
usually those people aren't simps though, if you think of it. Because if someone's insecure about the way they look, like say someone's fat and insecure about that, they're not gonna be a simp. I highly doubt that they're gonna be a simp. Right?
Oh, so you're
I
saying
mean,
the
I don't know.
cocky
Maybe I
people
could be
become
wrong. I could be
simps?
wrong.
So you're saying the cocky people become simps, or
Honestly, I feel like it's guys that think they have a shot, right, and are literally gonna do whatever they can, right? So people,
do you think they're thirsty and they want to use them as objects,
yeah, obviously,
or
they
or
want the
so you could equate a simp to a fuckboy, basically, right?
yeah, it's literally the same shit. Same. What's the difference? What is the difference, bro?
Same dynamic.
Honestly, I can't think of a difference.
Yeah.
They want the same thing, same goal.
Right.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, that
You
is.
wanna here? Let's talk about something else. Let's switch up the subject a little bit. Let's
Alright.
talk about Conor McGregor, right? I'm pretty sure he's coming back to the UFC pretty
Right.
soon,
Right.
right? I don't know when that is. I'll try to see right now. But what do you think about that?
I think it's amazing. Really, dude's just a goat for real. Well, he's not a goat. He's the goat of
He's
UFC.
so good.
He's the goat of UFC. Only his cocky personality, along with his humbleness when he loses, makes him the best fighter. Cause he can talk shit, and then if he loses, he can keep talking shit because he'll win
Yeah.
eventually. You know?
I'm
he's
so
humble
mad
about
that
his
he
losses.
lost. I'm so mad that he lost to Khabib because
So,
Khabib honestly
how do you
he
feel
doesn't.
about
I don't
the
know.
Khabib fight? Like, how do you feel
It's
about
you see,
it?
it's so dumb because this happened like what 2018 now,
Uh huh.
2019. I don't know when it happened, but maybe
However long.
2019. And it's so dumb because I guess it makes sense because what Conor McGregor was coming at him or whatever, right? He targeted him, right? But honestly, I don't think Khabib deserved the fight. Honestly, I feel like it worked out for the best because I don't think both of them, I don't think any of them deserved it because Conor McGregor was going down a dark path. He was drinking, he was doing all this stuff,
Right.
right? And his head was not in the right place for however long it was, right? And he thought if he got in a fight, his mind would go back to where it should be, right? And he lost, and then he wasn't the same person, right? He lost that hunger mentality at the end of the day because he made it.
Do you think like that new motivation was driven by the loss?
I think honestly, I don't think that. I
Or
think
before
the
that?
fact that the loss adds on to it. I feel like the fact that he's hungry now once again is because everyone doubts him now. Everyone thinks he's what's called overrated. Everyone thinks that he shouldn't be where he's at right now, right? And that's what gives him the motivation. If I was him, honestly, I would have the same motivation, right? Like you earned your respect, but people still don't respect you because of what, right? Because you're not there right now, right? You're never gonna be there, right? You like Muhammad Ali, right? He's the greatest of all time, right? But his last fight he lost to Joe Frazier, right? And then Mike Tyson came right later that next year, and he became heavyweight champion, right? But Muhammad Ali is still remembered as the best, right? But he still lost, right? So I feel like it's because they don't like his personality or the way he portrays himself.
Going on that because they had a loss or whatever type thing. If we talk about one of these people, here I gotta turn this.
Are you getting an alert?
Yeah, I
gotta stay inside.
So if we're talking about this, what is it? You know, Floyd Mayweather is a very seen.
Oh my, I'm getting one too now.
Person that
Holy.
like everyone cares about, right? Like everyone's like he's the greatest or greatest lightweight. How would you feel about that? Like, what's your personal opinion?
Honestly, it's sad. Honestly, I feel like Conor McGregor easily won that fight. Honestly, Conor has never boxed in his life, and he came in there. He stood toe to toe with quote unquote the greatest lightweight of all time. Which honestly, half of his fights, or it's not half, but some of his fights he should have lost. Right?
Do you think Mayweather would have looked a lot better if he lost more fights?
I don't think Mayweather. You see, I don't know. Yes, I would have respected him more because he lost, right? But I don't respect him because you can obviously tell that the fight was bought or whatever, right? You can tell. If you
Right.
look at the match, you look at even the score. Even the score
Yeah, they
outweighs
had
him,
some
right?
scorecards where it was
Yeah, and he
them doing
still
better,
got the
and he
dub.
still won. Yeah.
Yeah, it's complete bull. It's the fact that he had a good start, and then they had money, and that's what they used for his career. They must have just literally just bought anyone they could and said he needs to win, undefeated, right? Some
Right.
bull,
Right.
right? But it says right here, 2021, UFC President Dana White says Conor McGregor will return to the UFC. It doesn't say when exactly. It just says he's coming back 2021, so we can expect him next year.
All right. That
It says it
sounds
was published
amazing. That
7 days
sounds
ago,
great.
so yeah.
Like,
Honestly, I can't
it's
wait.
it's something everyone's looking forward to, but like
I wonder if he's gonna move up a
this
class
is
though.
one struggle we need to deal with. I personally suck at this right now. It's getting caught up in the media, bro. It's so easy, I swear to God. Like it can happen like in 2 seconds, and then you're just boom sucked in. Like
Yeah.
it's
Honestly,
crazy.
I don't have a too big of a problem with that. Because well, on Instagram, I got blocked or something, quote unquote, because I was growing too fast, right? And
Right.
Instagram doesn't like that because I'm not verified. So they gave me some bull, and now I
Y'all
was
need to
blocked
get
on
him
there for a few
verified,
days.
bro. We need to
Yeah, I
this
want to
dude
get verified,
bro.
but I don't. I'm not up there yet. I need like articles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to grow on my own,
We're
like
building.
this.
We're building, dude.
And
We're just building.
yeah, I was blocked on there for 5 days or whatever, and I get unblocked tomorrow, hopefully. So I'm gonna post once again. My goal is to hit 500 likes on a post, so hopefully that happens tomorrow. If it does, I'll send you a screenshot for sure.
Alright, bet.
But I don't know. I hate people that try to flex on it though. I feel like for me, I'm happy. I'm glad that I can do that and I'm there,
Right.
right? Because I know damn well it's fucking annoying. It's annoying, bro. Like
To
I
have
don't know,
that
like
cocky
because I made a
bitch
new
just
account or something recently, and what I posted or whatever, it has like 17 views. We got 10 followers on the account,
right.
right? It's not doing too good. I'm just trying to have people.
Trying to grow
I'm
it,
trying to
right?
bring people here, right? I'm trying to bring people here to listen to our podcast because this is good shit, to be honest, right?
Yeah, this
Like
is some shit.
I listen to this sometimes. You know what I mean? Like this is some fire shit, right? I got my friend Gish hooked on this, so this is all he listens to, right?
Yeah,
So
just keep
like
posting daily and boom, you know.
yeah, I'm just trying to get this
We need
shit
to get
going,
this
you
into
know?
a rhythm, you know, like just keep going, you know.
Yeah, our plan is to post about every day, but Rare's gonna be gone for a week, so hopefully
Yeah.
we can
We're
post at
gonna
least a
we're
few
gonna
times during
probably
the week.
grind tomorrow and
Yeah, we gotta get
a
some
bunch
posts
of
going.
videos going. Probably like 3 videos next week on the weekdays, and then the weekend we're gonna post both of those videos. I'll be back that
Yeah.
next Monday. So how would you say you feel about like all this shit going on? Do you feel like it's a sham to hide something bigger, or what?
What do you mean the
Like,
protesting going on
yeah,
downtown?
yeah. Do you feel like it's a distraction? Because that's what I feel like
Honestly,
personally. I
I
feel
feel
like
like
they're
it's
distracting.
so fucked. Because honestly, my personal opinion is, right, think about this. Okay, right? This is the way I put it, right? So that girl that died, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that guy was a white guy, right? Caucasian male,
Mm-hmm.
right? 30 years old, right? You're at what 5'11", right? Your average build, right? Say he got shot, right? Not that girl. He got shot, right? By a white officer or even a black officer. It doesn't even matter, right? Say he got
Right.
shot by anyone, right? Who would care? Who would care, right? You know damn well his family would be like, it was an accident, right? They would be heartbroken, right? But they
Right.
know it's an accident, right? And
Yeah, you
honestly,
have to come to terms with
even
it.
if it
I feel
wasn't
like,
though,
yeah, I feel like
they couldn't do
these
nothing
people,
about it. It
these
wouldn't
people
bother them.
haven't,
You know what I mean?
like, they haven't come to terms with the fact that it was an accident, and they can't accept it.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't trying to hide the murder or anything.
No,
It
no,
was
they were
clearly
upfront about it, right?
stated, like,
But they didn't get charged by it because
they were
it's kind of
they were
simple.
doing their action because the neighbor right next to them pulled a gun on them. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what do-
it's
what do
your
you
job, you know what I
expect?
mean?
Like, what do you expect if you're gonna try to pull a gun on someone? Like, obviously something's gonna happen. Something's gonna go down. You know, if
Yeah,
I saw
but-
if I saw someone trying to pull a gun on me, I would have that trigger finger ready, bro.
Yeah, honestly,
Like,
if someone even reached for like anything, I would honestly just be fucking ready. You know what I mean?
Like-
I don't care who you are. right?
I don't
If you're
know.
coming at me,
I don't know why people just can't listen. Like all these people that are in the cars and they go quick to reach something. Why the fuck are you doing that?
yeah,
Like,
honestly,
that just does
that's
not
so
make
dumb. That's
any
so dumb,
sense.
honestly. If you get pulled over or anything, honestly, just have your hands like on your like cross or something. Just
Or
have them
on your
like
steering wheel. They
close.
say that. They say for
Yeah,
people to do
yeah,
that. Put your
right.
hands on your steering
And then
wheel.
these people just being dumb over here, reaching for shit. Oh, let me get some
No,
gum. You
it's
know what I mean?
not just that they reach for it. They reach fast. Like they put their hand, shoot it
Yeah,
down.
like you're making yourself look suspicious, right?
Yeah, they're incriminating
Honestly,
themselves.
you're putting yourself in a bad light, right? But so back on track while we're talking about protesting and stuff, right? You see, like you see, I see both sides here, right? Like I get
Exactly.
they
I
want justice
understand
or
both
whatever.
sides.
Yeah, I get that, right? But the fact that people are literally going out and robbing shit and literally looting stores and stuff is completely fucking retarded, right? Like
Right.
literally those people like spend their whole fucking day working on this shit and you're just gonna go and steal it, right? Why? Because what, you have power now? Because you think that you deserve that more than them? Because I think that's complete bull. Because you
I don't
literally
think
didn't do
it's
nothing.
necessarily just like these people. Like there's probably just a fucking group on like Facebook or something private where they just talk to each other and they're like, "Yo, let's go to the next location where all the
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
at, and then let's loot." Like I feel like it's a separate organization, like the underground.
Yeah, because honestly,
organization.
it's so smart because all the police is held up downtown with those people, and you could literally hit the fucking bank, and the police would take ages to get there because they're busy with this,
Right.
right? Like the force is spread so thin right now, they don't have enough people going around, right? And well, I saw a clip or whatever of people getting tied down or something, right? Like in the roads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's so many more ways to fight this, right? If you want to fight this, you could do something else, right? We have like your phones, anything, right? Like, what are you doing? You going out in public? It's fucking 2020, right? This isn't some 1997 type shit right here. Go outside and fucking protest.
This is
Who
not
the
the
fuck does this, bro?
This isn't
Like,
the
start a
Western
fucking
times,
campaign
bro.
online and do something. You know what I mean? Raise a GoFundMe page, raise some money, right? And take
Like,
it straight to the
y'all
take the fight to them.
The thing is, we have control of the media. Everyone has control of the media.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
can
for sure.
literally annoy the shit out of everyone until they decide, okay, well, it's time. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, literally, you
accept
could
what they said.
just blow everyone up. You know what I mean? Just fucking completely blow everyone up. Because I know half the people in the fucking house aren't even verified. Because who the fuck cares about them? You know what I mean? They do their job, that's all. Right? No one
Right.
cares enough to give them clout, right?
Exactly.
So honestly, you can literally just blow anyone up. Right? Be like, do this, do that. You know what I mean? These
And
people
then
are
you'd
so
have-
dumb.
And then you'd have like fucking 1 billion people behind you. Like it would be insane.
I swear, their IQ, bro, their IQ level is so low. It's simple shit, right? You're
Right.
on your phone 24/7, right? This should be something that comes to you instantly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why would I go outside, dog? I could literally do it. I swear, like, maybe COVID people just gone insane. Fucking, they don't know what to do. Let me go outside with the gang
I
and
feel
fucking
like
party.
it's not gonna fuck your brain up that bad though. Like you're not gonna be like dumb. I just don't understand that.
You see, I don't either, to be honest, right? It's I don't know. You want to talk about something else? Let's switch it up a little bit here.
Let's keep going. Let's think real quick. Moving on. How do you feel about the coverage of it? Like, do you feel it's one-sided?
No, I
All
see
this
both
shit?
sides.
Or
You
do you
see,
feel like they do both sides, or do you feel like they do both sides, but they paint each other in the worst pictures?
honestly,
possible?
you see, the news is so fucked for this reason. It's so one-sided.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah,
they only
have-
show one. Right.
Right.
That's such bull. Right, because the way I think about it, these people, right, they could have done it, right, or they could have not done it, right, but they don't get to choose now, right, because everyone's putting them up in there, right, and the news is showing these people as like fucking Nazis, like these fuckers
Exactly.
killed 6 million people, right? Let's incriminate them, right? They don't deserve to feed their fucking families, right? Yeah, let's put their full name, last name, right, all right there, right? All right, his kid goes to school, he gets fucking jumped, they almost killed the poor kid, right? Why? Right? Why? You know what I mean? Why? It's complete bull. It's so one-sided, right? They should at least let them have a chance to talk about it, explain their side, right? But no, they don't, right? Because that's not what the people want to see.
All they want to do is get someone blamed, And this is
No,
what I feel
because
like. I heard about this thing called the one-story logic. It's how stereotypes are made, and basically these people are going based off of one story, not based off of their life. Based
yeah,
off of one story.
yeah,
Like, this dude robbed a store one time. You didn't see the fact that he was running broke. You didn't see the fact of, like, his family was in dire
yeah,
need. You didn't see the fact
yeah,
of
yeah.
his daughter was sick. You didn't see the fact of his wife died the last year. You didn't see those facts. You didn't see that
Yeah, you
all
see
of
the
his
fact that
family
he robbed the
members were
bank and he
dead.
almost killed someone.
Exactly.
Right, that's what you see, right? And the news is so fucked because I swear they do this on purpose. They try to apply to the simple minds because those are the people that watch the news. I swear,
Manipulative.
only retarded people watch the news these days, right? Because you
Exactly.
have to be retarded to even be able to comprehend the shit they speak about.
Believe
I
it,
walk in the
right?
living room, right? I can't even listen to that shit for 5 minutes. It just pisses me off.
Your
It's so
grandparents
dumb.
just fucking being brainwashed, dude. Like, this
It's
is
so
bad.
dumb. Like, what are they doing? It's
Yeah.
like it's literally like they have a job, right? And for someone that says that, the media is in the middle of everything, right? They get to choose whose side they're on, right? And they always choose the winning side. That's fucking obvious, right?
Right.
The government, if this is about the government, right, versus some fucking like one girl, right? Go for the government. You know what I mean? Right?
Right.
They're gonna say it. The government, or no, this girl thinks that she can do this to the government, right? Like they're making her seem dumb, right?
Right.
But now, right, because they know that the people are gonna win this, right? So they're going against the government, saying this is all happening because of the government. You need to stop this,
Uh-huh.
right? It's so one-sided, and they're literally blaming it. They say we're not, right? It's because the way they word it, right? So it's literally like what we talked about before, Apple and fucking Samsung, right? So just because they have a similar build, but it's not alike, doesn't mean that it's
It's
Apple.
quote unquote original, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Even though it's
but
a
it's
fucking
not.
copy. Like,
It's complete bull, and this is so dumb. It's
the
literally just
dumbest,
one way.
stupidest thing because they can bypass patents, any patent, by just fucking drawing. Like, you have a fucking Mickey Mouse, and then you have a Mickey Mouse with a fucking ear that has a little triangle piece taken out of it.
Yeah, you see, I
Fucking
feel
not
that's
Mickey Mouse. What the
you see
fuck
that's
is
the
that?
thing with Tesla, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's the thing with Tesla.
That's
The batteries they
originality.
use,
Fucking
right? That those batteries they use, they trademark it. I believe it's theirs now, right?
right.
And no other company can use it. So people that try to copy Tesla, and because all these
And that's
companies have
why
failed
all
so
these
far.
other electric car companies suck. Like,
Yeah, because they
garbage.
can't copy that. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like, yeah, they can make the body look different, but the battery is what makes the whole car move, right? And it's the body too. People like the body, right? You can't lie. The body's sleek, it's nice, right?
Right.
But they're not gonna copy the body, obviously, right? But the main part, they can't take that main part from them,
Yeah,
right?
they can't take the
Unless fucking
rotary
Elon Musk sells
motor
it to
function.
somebody, right? Which I doubt that he
Yeah,
is.
he's gonna be like the first trillionaire.
Right. Yeah. And I guarantee you they're not going to be able to make that battery for themselves until next like 5 years. Right. Because that's how undeveloped these people
By
are.
then, the cars will be so advanced, they'll move on to a
Exactly.
new
Fucking
motor.
is that like
It's like
these
Samsung.
these
I swear to
people are
God,
just
it's like Samsung. Because Samsung, yeah, they can say they have all this, but Apple is so much easier to use. It has a better interface. It's better.
yeah, it's
you
so
know?
much simple, right? It applies to lower IQ people, right?
Right.
And there's a fucking lot of low IQ people. I swear to God these days,
And
right?
everyone has socially accepted Apple as the brand.
Yeah,
of,
exactly. You
the
got a fucking
brand
droid.
of
Get the fuck out of
high
here.
class, the brand of high
Yeah,
class.
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's really
right.
appeasing to the fucking retarded, slow people that don't
Exactly,
understand
right?
how the
Because
fuck
they
shit
only
works.
know the name and the logo, right? Like that's what ads. Like you listen to State Farm ads, right? They have their
Like-
most mediocre music in there, right? And their name, State Farm, Save Less, or whatever the fuck. I don't even
Right,
remember it,
right.
right? Because I don't pay attention to that shit. But you know, damn well somebody with a fucking 100 IQ is gonna be like, I remember that State Farm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right? Because that's like what they take in. They don't take in nothing good. That's the type of shit they take in, and that's literally that's why they're so dumb.
All right. So I watched
Right.
this video, right? It was titled Legacy, and at the beginning of the video, he starts talking about this instance where this family has like a shit car, so they go to Wells Fargo, which is a family brand name. So they're taking money from them
Yeah.
to buy a Rolls Royce to look good in
Wow.
front of their friends, right?
Wow,
Now
yeah.
they're in debt for Wells Fargo and Rolls Royce, which are two family brands. They were made, right? So
Yeah.
why aren't we making our own brands, family names? Why aren't we making these? Like, why don't we have more of them? Because we
Yeah.
have slow-minded people. This is the problem.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like it's partially school's fault too, and parents' fault, right? Because if you teach a kid, right, if it's not already created, it's impossible, and that's what these people have in their mind. If it's
But
not
when
created,
pigs fly,
it's not
bruh, this is the
possible.
problem. We have people over here saying when pigs fly, but we have other people that are super creative and like, okay, let's make pigs fly. Like,
Exactly.
it's insane.
Yeah, and in school, that's looked upon as bad. Yeah, it's looked upon as bad.
Exactly.
You made a flying pig, right? You're fucking retarded, right? Who would think of that bullshit? You know what I mean? That's the shit the teacher's taking, right?
Yep.
And it's so bad. It's so dumb,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because like even on tests, right? It's so dumb because you can't make your own type of thing, right? It's either the answer already exists, right? Or it's wrong. Right?
Exactly.
And people take that like they take that in subconsciously
I
without
feel
even
like,
knowing it.
honestly, we as people are like fucking black holes. We have to
Yeah, I
consume
swear to God.
everything.
And bro, this is literally I'm so ass at tests.
No, but
So ass
it's
at test,
the
bro.
problem is we get overloaded. We get overloaded by so much information. Like, it's crazy.
Especially
And-
with the online, it's so much useless information too.
And it's so dumb. No, it's not even online. When we go to school, we get crowded by information, and then once we get home, we're at an overcrowded state, and that's why we
Yeah.
have stress. That's the only
Yeah, and
reason
we
why
can't
we have
even
stress.
we don't even function properly. We can't think properly, right? And we just go to outbursts because we don't know how to.
We literally outburst so many times that we become robotic. We lose emotion. We lose feeling. Like,
Yeah, and these people are trying to create something that we're not, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say a fish go climb a tree, right? It's not a fucking a monkey or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not how it works in the game, right? If you want an AI, you create an AI, right?
Exactly.
And that's why pretty soon in the next 15 years, your job's going to be useless.
Most jobs gonna be automated.
Like,
And
you wanna be a
The only
pilot?
people that are gonna be important are gonna be the people that are creating. You know?
Yeah, if you're the
Creative
creating
minds are gonna
jobs,
be on the top.
right?
Right.
Or honestly, I don't know. There's probably gonna be, if you want to be an employee, you're gonna have to have, like, you're gonna have to be
Electrical
intelligent.
skills.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like have something no one else has, in order to be hired for a certain company, right? And like say you want to be a pilot, right? Literally in like 10 years, that job is gonna be labeled unnecessary because why?
Because we have
Tesla.
automation.
If Elon Musk, bro, is like if Elon Musk can make a car drive right by
He's
itself
gonna make
on
a
traffic,
spaceship fly by itself.
In
And then he's
traffic,
gonna
bro.
make an airplane fly by itself. And
Exactly,
then
exactly.
boom, we have automation.
you know how easy it is for an airplane to fly by itself? There's barely any planes in the fucking sky, right? And they're so one way, and they can easily censor that the car's coming.
The planes, right? Like, they're not even fucking awake half the time. Like, they're
Exactly.
sort of
They don't do nothing.
barely
They just
awake.
set it up and it goes. You know what I mean?
Right. So
They
if we
chill
had
there.
we had a robot doing it for
Yeah.
us.
And the
Boom.
human's in autopilot himself. He goes in that state because he has nothing to do.
Right. We
Right.
already have a feature called fucking autopilot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be automated. I don't get how these people don't accept this. Like, it's a
And we already
known
have AI.
fact. It's
We
a
have
known
AI
fact.
on some cracked level shit right now. I saw Joe Rogan. They were making some fucking sex robots or whatever. I was like, what the hell is this?
Like, people are so desperate nowadays. Like, they can't even.
Yeah.
This is the problem. We have Sims, and then we have these fucking nerds.
It's because of the internet, bro.
Like, yeah, the internet. We have porn, which literally stimulates your brain. That's why I just quit. I quit it, bro. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching, bro. I get for some people it's a must, but you need to start eliminating that. Like, that's a
It's honest.
turn-off.
It's not a must, to be honest, bro. If you think it's a must, then something is fucked up, and you know damn well you took that shit too far.
Yeah,
If it's a
exactly.
fucking must, right? It's
if you seriously don't think you're addicted, here I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. All right, so how did you get like not no gay shit, but how did you get on hard the first time you beat off a little bit? You know, it was probably to some picture. You know, some picture.
Yeah.
Can you get hard on that now?
yeah.
No, nah,
I
you can't.
I get what you're saying.
Like
100%.
you built up a tolerance, just like any drug, anything. It's
Yeah.
building
And
tolerance.
then when you stop for a little bit, it's so much easier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because your body goes back to where it was
it
normal.
goes back to the levels where it should be, but your fucking brain is being just fucking amped. It's amped up to the max.
Yeah.
You know? Like you're just like stimulating your brain 24/7, like must.
And what doesn't it help with testosterone too?
Yeah,
if you're not doing nothing.
If you don't release like too often, and you just hold it, like it can lead to an amplified mood. It can lead to like all these good things. Like there's this movement called No Fab. Like obviously you've heard of it, but it's where these people just don't do it and they see results that are like way better than most people would accept. Like they're doing better off, you know?
Yeah, and that's literally why I'm fucking growing a beard. I'm 15 years and I'm fucking growing a beard, bro.
Right.
Right. It's so weird, right? Because literally for me, like my mustache looks fucking non-existent.
Right.
But you can see my beard. What the fuck is this?
All right.
Yeah. What should we talk about now? Switch it up a little bit.
All right.
Here and there.
Here, let's just keep talking. So, what's another topic you think would just be important to talk about?
I mean, I know. What just say? I'm looking right now for COVID cases. I want to see what the number is here in Louisville, Kentucky.
It's probably pretty high, to be honest. I remember when COVID first started, right? It was like how much? It was super low. It was like the first case and then a second case.
Yeah, it was in China.
And then it
bro, I literally predicted it, bro.
And then it went up to 5. And then it went up to fucking 1,000. And then it went up to like 1,200. And then people were getting fucking scared, you know?
3 months before it happened, I literally knew some shit was happening, bro. And I was just trying to
prepare, I guess. I mean, I was pretty equipped for it.
This fucking tracker sucks. But we know there's damn well a lot of cases in the fucking United States.
And all this is not being helped by the protests.
Yeah, it's such a shit time to even be doing it too. Like online is way better.
Yeah.
You can't be spreading fucking COVID through the phones, you know what I mean?
Right.
Most fucking people probably got masks on. They're texting, gotta have a mask on.
Right.
Because some people are so dumb like that.
So, can we talk about like what we do as like a side hustle? Like,
yeah, sure, go for it.
So like not that long ago, I was talking to Alan about what was it? About the jet ski. He has a jet ski that he's trying to sell. So, I was talking to my brother and his friend, right? And they were fucking bugging me about him selling it. Like, I don't know why you're focusing on someone else when you have your own time to spend. But, like, these people obviously are robotic and dumb and have fallen for the system. I mean, it's just the truth. If you don't want to accept it, you don't have to. It's my
Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a fact of control, too. They don't have control over it. So that's why they're so worried about it.
But I just told him that he sold it, right? And then, like, not even, fucking half an hour ago, this dude, my brother came up and he said, "Oh, yeah, it wasn't sold." When you reposted it.
Yeah, I just put it up because my dad repainted it. So I just put it up, see what happens. I should be selling my car pretty soon, too. So I'm literally, that's how it goes for me, though. I get everything sold at the same fucking time. It all comes together at once.
And then it goes back in at once. That's the thing, man. And
That's the loop. I mean, that's how it is. So that's how
yeah,
it's gotta be.
it's just it was made that way for a reason, and
Yeah,
it
like
works in
for
strange
me,
ways.
for every month I have, I only have one good week. Every other fucking day sucks. It's literally just me working out, working on myself, putting
Right,
shit in, right, and never getting it back until that week. That week hits, everything's coming back to me so much quicker. You know what I mean?
right,
Right?
right, right,
And it's kind of become a habit now because I understand the way it works. So it's just like how I say a fire, right? You can't have heat if you don't put in wood. You have to spend a lot of wood, a lot of time, right? And you got to create a fire, and then the fire
right,
gives you heat in return, right?
right.
You got to give more in life than
And
you take.
then you're gonna have that fucking
Yeah, then you're gonna have something you didn't have
burning,
before.
fucking
Yeah,
giant
you're gonna
fire.
be able to live. You're gonna be able to be alive, right?
Right. And I feel like
And
it's not honestly that hard to start out, right?
it's not. It's just
And
people
like
over.
it sounds crazy to some people, but I just don't feel like it's gonna take that long to be financially free.
No,
It's
honestly,
like
no.
I don't expect it to be hard. I don't expect it to take long. Like I see
Because
so much further than that. That's the thing. Like
yeah, honestly too. And honestly, I've kind of been in like a weird circle right now. The fact that people don't understand certain things because of others. They don't understand something because of others because people make something sound hard. Like in school, right? Like you ever have a math question or something, right? And it's the simplest thing in the world. Like you understand it's so
right,
simple, right?
right.
But the way the teacher explains it is the stupidest thing you've ever heard on
And
your life.
then you answer wrong. She shows you
Yeah,
she
yeah.
shows you how she did it, and then you're like, why did you word it like that?
Exactly. Yeah. And she's like, this is the easiest way to do it. But it's not, right?
Easiest.
This has happened to me plenty of times, right? I like the teacher says, like, I would give her the right answer, and then she's like, how'd you get it? And then she walks up behind me and says, no, your formula's wrong, right? But I had the right answer, right? Just
Right.
because my way is different from yours doesn't mean it's wrong. We have the same question
Exactly.
end of the day,
Well,
right? And
that's
it's
what we
honestly,
mean. That's
it's
what we mean by like the exclusion of creativity in schools. Like
yeah,
that is legit. Like I know a lot of you are like, oh, but wait, there's only one method that works. Nah, if you're getting the right
no,
answer through another method, that means that method works.
it don't matter, bro.
Like
It just doesn't. If you because end of the day, look, think about this in life, right? It doesn't matter when you start or how you start, right? You
right.
just gotta know you're gonna end in the same place,
You gotta have that
right?
end point in mind all the time.
Yeah, because most people, if you don't believe in yourself and no one else believes in you, then you're not gonna go nowhere in life, man. It's you gotta believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, then you're gonna have people that believe in you as well, right?
Right.
That's all it's about. That first person, you gotta believe in yourself, right? And once
And
you do
like
that,
you also
it's
need to
set.
love yourself. Like you need to accept who you are. Like if you don't accept who you are and accept what you want to be, then it's over. It's GG's. Have a good time. You know.
Yeah, you gotta be able to let go of stuff and just move on.
Mhm.
And once you can just be you, right? Because honestly, if I was me, if I could be who I am, right? And people would look at me completely different. People literally think I'm a fucking murderer. I need to be put in jail. All
Serial
right.
killer, right?
Yeah, people will be like, this guy's fucking out of his mind, right? And like, I was thinking about this stuff. Like, honestly, like I know where I want to be in life, right? But there's so many different ways to go to where I want to be,
Right.
right? I could literally do anything and be where I want to be, right?
Right.
That's the way I think about it, right? If I trained and trained and trained, right, and I got into the MMA, right, I know that I would be financially free, right? And I know that I would be able to do whatever I wanted to, right?
Right. Right.
And I knew if I trained and trained and trained and I was in the NBA, right,
Mhm.
that I could go somewhere with that, right? And I know if I study and I work, whoa, that I could make a business and be successful, right? I know this stuff, right? Because I believe it, right? And I honestly do to my core, right? And no one's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
tell
good.
me that I can't, I don't care who you are. You could be my mom, my dad, my grandma, my
Your
grandpa, my uncle,
friends, whatever.
right?
I mean, you
Exactly. I
don't
don't
have
care
very
who you
many,
are,
but
right? Exactly, right?
exactly.
Like, personally, like when I graduated 8th grade or whatever, my family was like, "Damn, we're surprised you graduated 8th grade, man."
Bro, I remember that. That was just
What?
a moment where I just felt pity for them, to be honest.
Like that's so fucked up,
Right.
right? And honestly, I hate these people so much. I'm just my goal is just to obliterate them, right? Like I'm just gonna do so good. I'm just gonna do my thing, right? I'm gonna care for
And
myself,
then they're gonna
right? Be in the
focus
best
on
shape
you
I can.
and get distracted.
Yeah, and
That's their
they're just
problem,
gonna
you know?
crumble down, right? I'm gonna build my building so high they're not gonna even see the limit of
You're
it.
gonna have some strong foundation, some shit that they can't break, you know?
Exactly, right? And it doesn't matter who believes in you, who doesn't, right? You
Right.
gotta believe in yourself. Who's gonna keep you going when the time gets tough? You gotta keep yourself going,
Exactly.
right? Because you know damn well you want to get a 6 pack, you want to get in shape, right?
It's you.
No
It's
one's
up
gonna
to
tell
you.
you to work out. Exactly. You gotta tell yourself,
Bro, they're
even when you don't
gonna,
want
because
to. It's a
in
rainy
today's
day.
society, people are gonna be like, "Oh, no, you're fine. You don't need to." Like, what? I
Yeah,
want to.
yeah.
That,
People say, "Oh, you worked out yesterday. You don't gotta go." You know what I mean?
right.
But you should, because
And
if
then
you
when
go,
people are on a diet, I don't understand this. So like, oh, I can have one sweet. Oh no, and then the next night they'll be like, okay, I can have one sweet, and it keeps happening.
yeah, goddamn.
It's just bad. Like it can lead to some pretty fucking catastrophic things if you're trying to diet. You know,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
have one cheat meal and then it leads to fucking three. You know, like that shit
It's
can be really fucking bad for you. You know.
it's the habit that builds over time and the character that you build. You see, one thing I always tell myself is always think about 5 years ahead, right? Who am I gonna be 5 years from now? Right?
Yeah,
Always have that
that's the
in my
quote
head.
from Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yeah, right. And I've listened to every speech there is, to be honest.
Bro,
Right?
fucking thousands, dude. I'm not even
Like
joking.
I've literally I literally go to sleep, have that thing playing on repeat my whole night. Right? I just take it in subconsciously. I wake up, I'm like, how do I know this shit? Right?
Right,
And
right,
honestly, some people are like, no way, right? Honestly, that's kind of how it fucking is.
right.
You just feel it inside and you just know, right?
Or you just see it in your dreams. Or
It's so simple. Life is meant to be simple, right? Maybe for some people it's not, right? But
life
everyone
is
knows
supposed to be
what they have to
simple,
do.
not materialistic, not spiritualistic. It's supposed to be life. Like I don't feel
Exactly.
like all these people need to stress so much. I feel
Because
like
at the end of the
the best
day,
way to live life is without stress. It's just the truth. Why are we living in a fucking world where we have so much stress built on top of
and
us?
you see the way people think, most people, is so old fashioned, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we've come to a day and time where we don't have to think about surviving. It's a
Right.
thing of the past, right? Surviving is a thing of the past. We're not an ant colony. We don't have to think about surviving and having
Mm-hmm.
food and having shelter, right? We don't have to think about that,
We have
right?
that shit
That's
served on a
something
fucking
that just
silver platter.
happens,
Right.
right? Now it's time to strive, right? Do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Be the best you can, right?
But no, there's a point where that becomes fucking just terrible for you. Like they use that same thing in school, and it just pisses me off that they have manipulated motivation into this fucking ball of
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like self pity. Like if you're not doing something right, and then you don't do it right one
yeah.
time,
That pisses
it
me
just
off.
makes you sad. Like if you
Yeah,
go off of school's definition of motivation, it will one crush your spirits, two crush your dreams, and three once you make you want to have your goals small. Like
yeah, yeah. They always set you that. Set your expectations low so then you could pass them easy. Right? And
right,
honestly,
right,
I think that's complete bull. I think you should do the complete opposite. I think you set them high
and then
and
feel better once you're past it. You know.
yeah, you keep it in your mind always. And then you get that, you're gonna feel so good. So good. Right?
Right,
Because if your
right.
goal was to finish high school and that was your only goal and you didn't have a plan after that, you're completely fucked. Completely fucked. Because that's the worst. If you
Right.
don't have a plan in life, right? You see, I know your plan might not be perfect right now, but I know damn well you should have
I
something.
know damn well our paths are not gonna be perfect. Our paths haven't even been
Yeah,
perfect, you know.
because everyone
But
makes mistakes, bro.
we started. That's the key, bro.
Exactly.
We
You
started.
tried. You
We
gotta
started.
try, right?
Like
You
I
can't run a
have.
race if you don't try.
The thing is, all these people just don't want to take a leap because like they're scared they might like just be dead end and be living off the streets. I'm willing to leap with my own faith and my life that I'm going to do my dreams. Like if you can't have enough faith in yourself, it's not gonna happen. Plain and simple.
Yeah, man. You just gotta believe. Like for me, one of my goals is just to be on TV, just to show that I've made it there, right? So
Right.
far, right? And I just want to be sitting in my living room, just watching this on live TV,
That
and
would
just
be.
seeing the
Uh,
reaction on their faces. They said that I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
do it, right? They said
You
that's not
just,
gonna be
you
possible.
just, no, you just. I would personally address them.
They're gonna be mind blown, and they're gonna try to come at me saying, "We always believed you're number one fans."
That
That's what they're
makes
gonna
me
do.
mad though.
I will bet so much on that because that's what's
Right.
gonna happen. They're gonna come flying in, and that's not how it goes. You're there from the beginning, or you're not there at all,
Right.
right?
Right.
You're not gonna poop in out of nowhere,
Poop.
poop and pop in out of nowhere, right? That's not how it goes.
Right.
That's not the
Right.
plan, right? Everything happens for a reason, and I always say this to myself because it's true, right?
Mhm.
If you're listening to this right now, that means something. That means you have something to do with your
Like
life, right? Something that
everything
you
in
don't know
life
yet.
means something. Like I just this dude Alan has put that to me time and time again. Everything means something, and he's drilled it
Yeah.
into my head almost like that. And
Pound that in there.
it's not manipulation. I feel like it's just like it's been shown to be true. That's the thing. It's not like
Yeah.
school where they drill it into your head and you just have to sort of believe it. Like
You just see it
it's been
happen.
shown. It's been shown like
Yeah.
time and time again. Everything means something. Even the
Exactly. Everything means
slightest
something.
things mean something. Like you
Right.
don't need to pay attention all the time, but the things that you do pay attention to, you need to know that they are going to mean something, right?
Yeah. And it's so important because in life, if you think so this is how so I listened to a speech, right, by Steve Harvey, right? This man, he's a
Great
G,
guy.
right? He got
Great
some
guy,
good
yeah.
speeches,
I love
right?
him.
And he says in speech, I really like this about him. He says, everyone's a flower, right? And everyone has the potential to bloom, right? But if you don't have dirt on you, you can never bloom,
Yeah.
right? And dirt is symbolizing hardship, pain, suffering, right?
Mhm.
You lose people, right? You lose something close to you. It could be anything,
Yeah.
anybody, right?
Dirt is
Dirt.
all. It's basically just dirt. It's shit that you don't want to be in, but you
Yeah.
have
It's the
to in
reason
order to
why.
grow, right?
Yeah, it's your why, right? Why? Why are you doing this, right? Why did you start, right?
Because the
So when
dirt.
you're working out 2 a.m., why? Why are you doing this, right? Just always remember that why, right? What are you trying to prove? To who you're trying to prove? It doesn't matter, right? You know, right? I know for me,
You can prove to yourself. You can prove to whoever. Just have
right?
motivation. That's the key. If you have motivation,
If
great. That's a good start. But
yeah,
after that, it gets to a point where you're gonna plateau and you're gonna be like, why do I not feel motivated? Because you didn't take the time to look into yourself and
yeah,
motivate yourself.
yeah,
So I want all of you to just believe in yourself. Because if you do that, it'll be like the fucking golden brick road, bro. It'll be like everything's open to you.
yeah. Patience is so powerful and so important.
You'll
And that's
have the
one thing my
law of
dad's trying to
attraction
teach me.
just going straight for you. Like the law of
Yeah,
attraction comes to those people that are just. It's not the ones that are spiritual. It's not the ones that are Christian, whatever religion. No,
it's
it's the
just the
people
people
that
that
are like woke or realize this stuff, like
yeah,
know
they
this
just
stuff, like
believe.
they believe in themselves. Like
Yeah,
I respect
and
these people. Like all these people, I can respect. Like no
yeah,
matter where they come from. Like I have a lot of friends. Like I have a friend that had a pretty bad upcoming. Like he came in a bad neighborhood, and then he came out of that bad neighborhood, and then he came back into that bad neighborhood, right? And
yeah,
he got caught up in some bad shit, right?
yeah,
But after that, I started talking to him, and then he became enlightened. I mean, we haven't talked for a
Yeah,
while, but I know
but he
knows for a
understands now.
fact. He knows for a fact that he is not going to be stuck in this cycle,
Yeah,
like
yeah, for
this
sure.
cycle of fucking manipulation by the system. And we call it the system because it's built to fail. Simply put, like you know,
Yeah. Do you know how much time we're at so far?
yeah, we're at 50 pretty much.
All right, let's round it off right here.
All right. All right. Hope y'all had a pretty good time sticking with us. We honestly had a
Yeah,
pretty good little rant right there.
yeah. Probably about to go for round two right here in a second.
All right. Like, subscribe, put the post and notifications on it. All right. Have a good day,
Take
y'all.
care.
Peace.